Good late morning, Avalon. It has been a very long week for me, given that I've had to hold back the urge of just simply going, like, to be honest, just to simply go all out on Koyanskaya, GACHA-wise. But here we are. A beautiful Friday, Saturday morning. It was supposed to be Friday, as you know, given our schedule. But it is Saturday morning. So before we actually start, of course, as you can tell by the title, GACHA. What are we exactly doing? How are we gonna go about this? Well, which I should have written down on a notepad. Like, I guess 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. As far as what we're doing. To put it simply, we are going to talk about what our goal is. What our goal is, number 1. Number 2, obviously doing GACHA. Number 3, yes, there is a third. What could that third be? As you can see on screen, the epilogue, whatever that may be. I don't know what it is. I'm assuming it's, maybe it explains why we got Koyanskaya of Darkness. Or possibly it's a cliffhanger to what's to come in Fate Grand Order, or what the next Lost Belt is, or whatever's going on, really. If I had to take a guess, I would imagine it's going to be how we got this Koyanskaya. But nonetheless, till then, obviously towards the end of stream, we'll find out and we'll do it. And for the 4th thing, we'll do outro. Simple as that. I guess 5th thing. One final thing. There will be timestamps, so don't worry. Of course, if you're watching, as always, if you're watching this as a video, I mean, you're already skipping past this part over the intro as far as what we're doing, and you're probably going straight to the GACHA. The soon to maybe, hopefully not be painful experience. Hopefully our wife doesn't take too much from Avalon, but we'll find out. So to recap very quickly, we will set what our goal is for Koyanskaya, then we'll do GACHA, and then we'll proceed to finish the epilogue of Tunguska Sanctuary, and then we'll do outro, and that'll be another stream. So let's start. Koyanskaya of Darkness. Nope, not you, Iskandar. What is our goal? What is my goal? If you have seen previous streams of mine, although it hasn't, well, there have been times where I did roll and I didn't stream, but of course that was when I didn't have Avalon up and running. You should know by now what my goals are when it comes to, well, this is a pretty big hint. Single target Noble Phantasms and AoE Noble Phantasms. Some of you might know. New viewers, obviously you're not going to know, but maybe you can take a guess, possibly. When it comes to single target servants, NP2, Noble Phantasm 2, is pretty much my limit when I'm going for single targets. Looking at the stats, I think it is good enough, and the damage is high enough As far as MP3, of course, the damage is obviously going higher, but it isn't at all anywhere near to when you get it at MP2. And in my own opinion, MP2 is good enough. AoE servants. When it comes to AoE servants, when I am doing a hard roll for that specific servant, and given that we're going to do this for Koyanskaya, and or this is pretty much our goal, Noble Phantasm 4, NP4. We are rolling for 4 Koyanskayas. That is what we're doing. Can we do it? If I'm being entirely honest. I've said this before in the past, but during my times off stream when Avalon wasn't up and running and I couldn't stream, when it came down to me saving Saint Quartz and thinking I have enough, if I were to throw out an example, I would think back to who was a good servant to use as an example. Astarte, Space Ishtar, aka Astarte, depending on which Ascension you use and or I guess version of that person. I remember I saved up enough. I believe I was at, if I'm not mistaken, I was at a good 600 Saint Quartz, and in the back of my mind, I knew that I had enough funds in the back end to throw in a couple more Saint Quartz. And I was excited and thought, there's no way I don't get 1 at least. Or 2. Well, 2, I should say. And when I started, I was so excited. I started, and the immediate and sheer agony that just suddenly came back from past experiences with GACHA midway through the summoning process of our goddess, our primordial goddess, has stayed in the back of my mind. And while I'm not experiencing it yet because we haven't started, given that we are still on the summon screen, I am keeping that in the back of my mind. I don't want to just outright say that I am comfortable with how many Saint Quartz we have and we can do it, because I more or less don't want to jinx it. But I did throw in a couple more funds of Avalon into this. And I think NFF services shouldn't take too much, hopefully. And given that we do have Saint Quartz fragments that we actually do need to exchange right now. Wrong one. Here we go. 50. Okay.
いらっしゃいマスターくん。カタログはこっちだよ。退屈がてらおすすめアイテム。マスター。
Mash. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm rambling on. Or not rambling. Or well, I guess it would be. I'm more or less delaying the agony that is soon to possibly encroach upon me. Your king might tear all of Avalon down with him. So I'm more or less keeping in the back of my mind that that agony is possibly going to come. But we should stop talking about that and honestly move on. So our goal, Koyanskaya, 4 Koyanskayas, that is our goal. And I want to emphasize on this. We do and will achieve our goals. We are getting that 4th Koyanskaya. this, I do not care if I jinx it. We are getting that 4th Koyanskaya. No matter what. And we will get her. Is there anything else to state? Pretty much set our goal. Next in line would obviously be GACHA, as I promised. We will do the one-time summon that is on here in the left corner. And then we will obviously spend basically all summon tickets except for that single one. But if it comes to dire times, I might use that summon ticket to possibly use a couple Saint Quartz just to get that extra 10 bonus, or 11 times the 2 extra after the 10th. But that's pretty much what we're doing. Something I will keep track of, actually. I do indeed have a little notepad. If you can see it, which I'm not actually sure if you can. 1 second. Give me 1 second. No, you cannot see it. Okay. 1 second. I don't think it'll be too big of a deal, but I'd like to at least have the people see what it is that I'm keeping track of. Oops. Okay, no, we're fine. Okay, I thought I was about to have a heart attack. I thought I messed something up. Interesting that it's not picking it up. 1 second. Let's shrink chat just a tiny bit. Can I add a source in real time, maybe? Window capture, display capture. Sorry this is taking so long. I at least want to get everyone's notepad. Okay. It is not working like I wanted to, but I will keep in mind as far as the Saint Quartz that we started with, and I will remind possibly at the end, and or just whatever's going to happen, it'll come to mind as far as how I want to keep track and update everyone. But we are starting out with 869 Saint Quartz. One second. guess we could just do SQ. Summon tickets. $30. We will do 5-star servants. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but nonetheless, 5-star servants. 5-star servants that we may possibly get. 4-star servants. CEs. Five-star. And 4-star. Like I said, of course, there will be timestamps. So if you do want to... I don't know why you would, but if you want to review this video for possible future practices in GACHA, this would be the way of starting it, but not doing it in the middle of stream. Okay. So just to reiterate, while it is not on screen, I am keeping track. Koyanskaya of Darkness, gacha rolls. We have, starting out, St. Quartz, 869. 30 summon tickets. And whoever it is that we pull, the number of 5-star servants, the number of 4-star servants, the number of 5-star CEs, and the number of 4-star CEs. We will be keeping track. And one last thing. The most painful / agonizing thing that we are going to do that I did not do in our previous gacha, which was, I believe, back in somewhere in July, August, around my birthday. Koyanskaya of Light and Oberon pulls. Something I am going to do this stream compared to last time. We will be going through this one by one. We are not speeding this up. So when, for example, when we do the 11 times summon, we are not midway through going to start skipping, simply tapping, as you know. I guess, just in case, for those of you that don't know, when you do a 1-time summon, whether it's either of these and or the 11-time summon, it'll start up the process of the gacha. You'll get the 11 summons. If you tap in the middle of it, it will immediately proceed to 4-star and or up and or any higher, and it'll skip over anything that's 3-star or lower. So whether that's a 4-star CE or a 4-star servant, going up. And I believe in the Koyanskaya of Light and the Oberon banner, it wasn't that I got impatient, it was more or less me agonizing that there is a possibility that I wouldn't get them, and or their corresponding goal, their MP goal. But this stream, we are thoroughly going to possibly sit in agony. One second. Ugh. Okay, there. Sorry, I had to move chat. Okay. So we have the stats for what we're starting with, what servants we're going to get, however many, and however many CEs we are going to get. So, with that out of the way, let's go get our wife. We will be starting with the one-time summon, of course. Right off the bat, 5-star CE. New Year's, that is. Jan DR. Alter. These skills automatically go into effect in battle, of course. First drawing. Increase Buster card effectiveness by 8% and begin battle with MP charged at 40% for yourself. Plus gain 12 C-stars when entering the battle one time. So I would imagine, obviously, if you max it out, it will most likely be a 10% Buster and a 50% MP charged. And I would imagine the gains 12 C-stars would be 15, I'm pretty sure, or possibly 20. I'm not too sure when it comes to the gained C-stars in previous CEs. But as a CE, it's not too bad. I'm not sure, actually. I think it's pretty unique, given that obviously the MP charged at 50%, if you do have it maxed out, is pretty basic, but the small effect of the 10% Buster and the added effect of gain 12 C-stars is new, I believe. The C-stars specifically. Not bad. Okay. Summon tickets. 30 summon tickets. Starting now. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Oh, Servant. Archer. William Tell. I am keeping track. Our first 5-star CE, we have one. I guess I could use this time to talk about my my GSSR decision making. So if you haven't seen, of course, I made a tweet tweeting out our goddess Karen with a C, intervening in our our Meltrilus summoning. 4-star CE, that's another one. Sorry, continuing on. So for our 2024 GSSR, I named that there was going to be 2 banners that I had in mind, one being an arts banner and the other being quick. Of course, if you don't already know, which you should already know, each banner was decided upon the Noble Phantasm type, that being Buster, Arts, and Quick. When it came to the Busters, I can't say outright what my decision making was with that. I was more or less thinking of what servant don't I have, and more or less how many of those kinds of servants do I have? Not the specific servant, but kinds. And looking at Busters, it didn't really seem too well as far as picking one. So of course it came down to Arts and Quick, obviously. Really, to be honest, most of the Quicks and Arts as well didn't have the specific servants that I wanted in rotation, and or they had too many of said servant that I already have. But there was 2 banners that really stood out, and one was the Arts banner having Muramasa, another 4-star CE. Alright, here's our 2-time summon. the arts banner having Muramasa. I can remember. It was Muramasa, Narrow Bride. Gosh, who else? I guess I could I guess I could cheat and actually just look it up instead of having to draw it out of my memory. We're putting a pause on the gacha summing, so I remember this correctly. 1 second. Actually, I guess, well, I mean, we can keep going while I look this up. Our 3-star New Year's CE 2024. Actually taking me a little bit just to try and find it. 1 second, I'm trying to find their site. Assassin. Oh, here we go. Okay. Should be in the news category. Tawara Tota, already have 2. Adding on to the quadrillion we already have of them. Okay, I have it up. Okay, here we go. So the arts banner, repeating what I said. Muramasa, Narrow Bride, Summer Altria, Archer, Ryogi Shiki Saber, the 5-star Saber, Sakamoto Ryoma, the 5-star Lancer, Benny Enma, the 5-star Saber, Melusine, aka Lancelot, the 5-star Lancer, and of course, Jan d'Arc, Summer, 5-star Archer. Now, when it came to this banner, well, I mean, I'll just outright say it. The goal of this banner for me was a hard 50% Narrow Bride and 50% Benny Enma. Narrow Bride herself being a very good single target user, but at the same time, she provides a very strong buff. And of course, Fate fans, MP game. Benny Enma. I mean, same thing. Very strong single target Noble Phantasm Saber. Very strong. And her as a character, I very much like. I think she's very powerful, whether that's in lore and in gameplay. So those two were really on my mind. The second possible outcome that comes to mind, another 4-star CE. The second servant that comes to mind as far as wanting our last 10 times summon tickets, the second servant that comes to mind that I would want from that banner would immediately be Altria Summer. 4-star, 5-star caster, Circe. Our first 4-star. As far as Circe goes, I believe I have NP2, and then this will possibly be the third, I would imagine. So she has no worries about being burned. First 4-star servant. Marked. I do have a Summer Altria already, and as you know, single target noble phantasms. MP2 is my go-to, and that would be very nice to get Summer Ultra, given how long I've had her since the very beginning. Mephisto. The next person that would come to mind would most likely be Muramasa. Given that I already have Muramasa, and he is only at MP1, and he is an AoE servant. The previous year before, I got very lucky upon pulling him, surprisingly. And of course, given that he's AoE, obviously I only have him at MP1. Why don't I have him at MP4? I got very lucky. So lucky that I didn't want to roll him for MP4. Because I think at the time, it was Yang Yufei who I was rolling for. Unless I might be mistaking her for someone else. The 5-star foreigner, Yang Yufei. So Muramasa would be my third pick, given that I only have him at MP1. And of course, having him at MP2 would be a major advancement in damage. Who would come next? It's a weird one with this banner. So, the next person I would imagine who would be next I would be rooting for. Well, I should say this. Those 4 servants are more or less four servants. Yeah, those 4 servants, are more or less who I had in mind. The Benny Enma and the Nero Claudius being a 50-50, either one. If not them, it would immediately be Altria Summer, the 5-star archer. And then last but not least, it would be Muramasa. As far as Ryogi Shiki, the Saber, the Lancer, Sakamoto Ryoma, Jandarak Summer, Archer, and Melusine 5-star Lancer. Melusine, I already have her at MP2, and I think that's good enough, to be honest. I was very lucky to actually get her. Jandarak Summer, I am sorry if one of Avalon's people is a possible Grail Jan Senpai. Another 5-star CE. I'm sorry to interrupt that. I already have Jandarak and Jandarak Alter. I don't really want another one, especially a summer one that was from long ago. 1 second, I need to add the tally. Our second 5-star CE, and then our final 2-time summon of our summon ticket. Okay, another 4-star CE. Can we close it out? Audio cutout. That audio cutout was a cue. Emiya. Our chef. How many Emiyas do I have? Surprisingly, I think... Gosh, how many Emiyas do I have? If I'm being entirely honest, I believe I only have 2, not including this one. I think this might be our 3rd, just like Cersei. Surprisingly, actually. I'm surprised I'm surprised I don't have already 5 Emiyas, given how long I've been here. How long I've been in Chaldea. But, oh, actually, sorry, very quickly, add to the tallies. Our second 4-star servant of our 30 summon tickets. I guess we could put that down as stats. 30 summon tickets. Summon tickets. 2. Four-star. Let's see. Two. 1 second. Sorry, everyone. Zero 5 stars, sadly, so far. CEs. Two 5 stars. 4 star. We have 4. So, our 30 summon tickets, we got 0 5-star servants, or 4 servants, 5 stars, we got 0, 4 stars, we got 2. Our craft essences, 5-star, we have 2, 4-star, we have 4. Pretty decent. 2 4 stars, not bad, especially servants that I actually need to get their Noble Phantasm up, so that's good. I'm not sure who comes to mind as far as who we don't have in Avalon in our database when it comes to 4-star servants, but either way. And now it's time to start the real deal of GACHA. 868 Saint Quartz. Starting with, or well, continuing with the 11 times summon. Let's begin. Starting off with the servant. Henry Jekyll and Hyde. 1 second, I will continue my 2024 GSSR talk in just a second. I just want to get things organized. Four-star CE, keeping track. Another 4-star right off the bat. Gold. I almost took my eyes off the screen. Assassin. Carmilla. I believe this is our second. And given that she is a single target, that's very good. But also, since she is a 4-star, I'd more or less like to get her fully maxed out. Second, still getting things situated. Okay. Actually, this is much better. We can tally it. We don't actually have to like keep track like in time. We can actually just do an overview like this. This is so much better. Okay. 2 4-star CEs, 1 4-star servant, Carmilla, that being our second. Continuing on. So, continuing our talk about the arts banner. Where were we? I think we were talking about Sakamoto Ryuma. Well, more or less the servants that I didn't name and or give percentile for. So our target was Benienma and Narrow Bride. Coming in second, Altria Summer, Archer. And then third would be Muramasa. Everyone else, I'm not too entirely focused on. Given that they are AoE, and I would only be getting 1 servant. That's more or less kind of how I came to the conclusion of that. The quick banner, which is a pretty decent lineup as far as my current, my current stock in Avalon, as far as who I have at my disposal. We have starting Abe no Seimei, aka Ashia Doma. Edmund Dantes, 5-star Avenger. Karen, 5-star Ruler. Voyager, 5-star Foreigner. Meltrillis, BB variant. 5-star Alter Ego. Taira no Kage Kyo, aka Bushi Wakamaru, 5-star Avenger. And last but not least, 5-star Foreigner, Jacques de Molay. And before I continue with that, we got 1 4-star CE. Oh, wrong tab. Okay. Continuing on. When it came to the quick banner, what was my goal? Who was I really looking for? With this, I didn't really have a specific servant. If I had to think of one, it would most definitely and or likely be the BB variant, Meltrillis. Because I think I am long overdue getting her to MP2. Because I do currently have her at MP1, sadly. Okay, new craft essence we haven't obtained before. I think this is specific to New Year's. But no. I am long overdue to getting Meltrillis to MP2. So if I had to think of a servant, she would most likely be the top priority. The next servant in line if I had to be honest, like even now I'm debating another 4-star CE. Even now I'm debating. It would either be Ashia Domen versus Voyager. When I think of Voyager, he is a very good... This is going to be awkward, because I actually don't even... I believe he is. Voyager is a single target, correct? Noble Phantasm. If I'm not mistaken. I believe he is, and I could do research, another 4-star CD specific to New Year's 2024. I will write the tabs, or tally these in just a second. Voyager is not a single target. Okay, he is an AoE. I had a feeling, but given what I've seen with his Noble Phantasm in the past, it almost seems as though he could be a single target, but he's not. So it is a tie. Like, I'll get into Ashia Domen, but I would have to say it's a tie between Voyager and Ashia Domen, while Maltrilus is at the top. 1 second as I tally these. Continuing on. Can we start off with the servant? Nope. Ruined church, that's not a good sign. So, I actually didn't really give a good reason and or any reason for why I wanted Voyager. 1, I do not own a Voyager. 2, I really like Voyager, given that he is the literal Voyager, and his Ascension 3 is beyond phenomenal as far as art style, in the fact that he has an astronaut suit on, while at the same time he has a what would be the name? It's one of those jackets that light pilots wear. I don't know the name or what you would call them, but it, like, whoever came up with the artwork did an amazing job. 4-star servant, Lakshmi Bai. As far as Lakshmi Bai, I'm not too sure. I believe we might have her at MP4, not too sure. But, welcome aboard. And if we have her maxed out, of course, no offense, but we could use the rare prisms. We actually could most definitely use the rare prisms. But Voyager, a very, very cool servant. And as far as being powerful, I think he's pretty good. I do not think he is powerful, but he is very good as a foreigner. Ashia Domen, on the other hand, if I'm being entirely honest, I would have to put that on hold as I tally these. Okay, another 4-star servant. Continuing on. Let's see what we're starting with. Billy the Kid. Ashia Domen. When it comes to him, if I'm being entirely honest, the first thing that comes to mind would be that I don't have him, and that's why I would want him. The second thing that comes to mind is his Ascension 3, which I still have not at all seen. any gameplay, anything. I know what he looks like, but I just haven't seen anything. And you could say that's greedy, that is completely fine. I am I don't know if I would call myself greedy. Your king knows his limits. If I know I can get something and it's well within my reach, I will get it. I'm more or less that type of person. I will go out of my way to get it, if I really can. If I can't, and I know it in the back of my mind, I will not throw up a delusion of me possibly being able to get it. A 4-star servant, Berserker, possibly 5-star. Tamamaka. We need your foreigner self. But, well, actually, technically, she isn't actually a Tamama. Yoskaya. Of course, I will not, if for whatever reason you have not played Takasuka's Sanctuary, I will not spoil it, but all I have to say is, Yoskaya. Although I guess me saying that she isn't a Tamama kind of spoiled it. Ignore that. No, there will not be a timestamp for this. Spoilers. Okay. 1 4-star CE, and another 4-star servant, Tamamoka. 1 second. Okay. Carrying on. That pretty much wrapped up me speaking about whether or not I'm greedy. But yeah, Asha Domen. 1, I do not have him, so that's more or less an encouragement to get him. 2, I have never seen his Ascension 3 because it is locked, because you do not have him. And 4, he's an interesting servant. I'll put it that way. He's interesting. The next servant, I guess I could really throw in there. As much as I like Edmund Dantes, given that he is an AoE and how long he's been out, I feel like there's going to be a time where I will more or less get him on a raid up. And by get him, I mean get him to possibly MP2, and or given the circumstances, or who knows, possibly a guaranteed 5-star later in the future. Who knows? We can only hope. Sorry, if I'm being entirely honest, I'm getting distracted. I'm more or less kind of keeping tabs, looking at things. Meltrilus would be at number 1. Ashia Domen and Voyager would be a tie. Those would be in the second. The third would be me more or less pushing Karen to even greater heights, given her status of being the goddess of love. Because I do currently have her at MP2, but of course at the time it was MP2. Now I have her at MP3, further increasing her stats as far as her Noble Phantasm goes. She was most likely the next in line. So it'd be Meltrilus and a tie between Ashia Domen and Voyager, and then Karen. And if I had to put the next 2 in line, it would most likely be a tie between Jacques de Molay and Edmond Dantes. And then Taira no Kagekyo, if you are wondering why I have her at the very bottom, she is a very powerful servant. quick specific servant, single target. She is very powerful, and you're probably wondering why I have her at the very bottom of the, I guess you could put it, wish list, pick list. I already have her. NP2 no less. And of course, given my moral code and or my own, I guess, rule book, she's basically maxed out for me, if I'm being entirely honest, in my book. NP2 I think is good enough, and she is more than powerful. If you want to even make the argument, she doesn't even need to be NP5, NP3, NP4, NP5. Why would she need to? She's already perfect. That's my argument. So if you're wondering why I have her on the bottom of the list, it's because she is that perfect. She doesn't need it. Very quickly, as I tally up. First summon, servant. Lulu. And so that's pretty much, I mean, I guess that's pretty much it. It was between the arts banner and the quick banner. And if I'm really being honest, it was a hard tie. It was a very hard decision as far as which banner. It was a tie between them two. The two deal breakers was, one, when it came to arts units, I thought I was more or less pretty good and up to date on the arts units, given my primordial goddess and other servants, etc., which I'm not gonna name. But on the quick side, I am pretty low when it comes to there she is. 3 more. I don't know how we're doing on St. Quartz. We'll find out after this break. We got her. Our first 5-star of 2024. We got her. Just need 3 more. Continuing on. When it comes to the quick banner, like I said, I do not have that many quick servants when it comes to 5-stars specifically. And that was more or less one of the reasons. The other second reason that the quick banner had over the arts is someone by the name of BB. And I think, oh right, 1 second.
はい、NFF コールセンターです。サーバントフォーリナー、パマモビッチ・コヤンスカヤ、ご指名と聞き着任いたしました。
High demand.
おや、私が皆様の手助けをするはずがないと。
Avalon has some funds.
まさか、あなたたち人間は私の遊び道具も同然全力で保護させていただきますわ。それにねえ、人類の皆様を絶滅させるのに真剣になるというのも格好が悪いでしょ。
I'm even more curious now what the epilogue is going to be about. If it, like I said, if I'm assuming it's more or less summing up why there is, I don't want to say a new variant of Koyanskaya, but more or less why she's back. Because as you know, well, I'm actually not going to get into it because of spoilers, just in case for anyone. She more or less went to sleep. We'll put it that way. And no, she did not die. So I'm even more curious now. But let's tally up. 1 4-star, CE that is. And our first 5-star servant, foreigner, Koyanskaya of Darkness. And or of Dark, I guess. Which I'm actually interested now. Koyanskaya of Dark, okay. I've seen multiple people and or just, I don't know how else to say the word, title, I guess, titles of her name be Koyanskaya of Darkness. And I've seen multiple people even say Darkness. And given that it says Dark here, I'm curious if they're changing it. I'm curious if JP had it as Darkness and we're changing it. But either way. Beautiful. 658 sand quartz. And we're still going. Continuing on. First servant. Nothing. So continuing on as to the second reason why I more or less went with quick. I feel I owed BB a favor. More or less her sister, Melchil's. And I will just leave it at that. So I did indeed, obviously, already, pick the quick banner. And while I was focused on Melchil's, the goddess herself intervened, that being Karen. And we got MP3. Winter Crystal. This is our second copy. Or actually, no, forgive me. This is our first copy. I've seen the CE before, and I've always wanted it, and I immediately already assumed that I already had it. So this is our first copy. Hoping to get it maxed out. Although I would like to get Koyanskaya maxed out instead. But nonetheless. That pretty much surmises my decision making when it comes to my 2024 GSSR pickings. Or decision making. Either one, whatever. You understand. I don't need to explain myself to the people. You've been around long enough to understand me. Will there be any more commentary? I'm not sure. I'm just I'm patiently waiting in anticipation of our second Koyanskaya. But we gotta tally up again. 3 4-star CEs. We can actually look at Winter Crystal. Big and Metal with MP charged at 60%. When fully maxed out, I would imagine it's 80%. But part of the reason why I wanted the CE is more or less the art design. I think it looks phenomenal. Ilya looks amazing. For clothing, the very strange, almost, I don't want to say mystic code, but whatever the ley lines are that are happening on her face, presumably, look very good and interesting. just the design and everything. The art, well, specifically the artwork. But continuing on, we need 3 more wives. That's how much we need. How many we need. Wow, this is our 3rd 5-star CE. It's actually been a while. Slowly getting there, although I'm not sure if I should be happy about that. Overdrive, Mad Max Gudaka, and Olga Marie and Mash in Utter Terror. Okay, our 4th 5-star CE. All of our 5-star CEs so far being first drawing. Waro Tota, bringing us even more rice than we already have. We still have 600 St. Quartz to go. We breezed past 200 already. This is going to be a hopefully not long stream. Hopefully. I could feel that agony somewhat slipping in. I think that's our max 3-star of Shinji, and forgive me, I don't even remember his name, but or sorry, not Shinji. I'm so sorry, I was thinking of the recent 3-star CE that had Shinji with his scientist uniform. Our max copy 3-star CE of Shiro and his classmate, whose name is escaping me. Gemstone shots. Two more. Two more. Two more. Two more. I'm not gonna give any further comment. Two more. Come home. Although you've already come home. We got more, what we have? We got more funds for your NFF services. Forgive me, actually, 1 second. I forgot I need to tally up. I need to do some research. Okay, we're tallying them up. We got it. I almost forgot. More road rage from Gudaka. Although she looks pretty happy about it. Okay. 2 4-star CEs. Tally them up. Moving along. One thing I will say. I hope, and it's a joyous feeling when you see it, I hope we get a rainbow startup. Those are joyous. Not just a simple gold startup or just a surprise. The rainbow is definitely what really hits you. I'd at least like to see that once. Now that I'm being greedy, but a man can dream. There we go. One more. One more. One more Yoskaya. Our nation ruiner. The utter destruction of nations. One more. We just need one more. I'm not going to give any further comment. Do not want to jinx it. Although that itself more or less jinxes it. This is our final one, I believe. Yep. There we go. Our third. One more. Continuing on. Four-star CE right off the bat. Thoughtful meal for Koyanskaya, possibly. The beginning of ambition. We're really looking forward to our nation ruiner. Maybe it's the next one. Possibly. Nope. I'm trying to build it up. I'm trying to make her, you know, her grand entrance to really close things out. I will say, something that is scary, now that I think about it, thankfully, well, I shouldn't say that, but more or less, I'm curious if we will get a 4-star foreigner. I would imagine we would at some point. And or possibly, whether that's welfare. But if we were to get it as a servant that you get in GACHA, it's most definitely going to be agonizing seeing when you do GACHA and seeing a foreigner pop up and they're silver and you don't know if they're going to light up gold or not. That's going to be agonizing. Three 4-stars, that is. $478 state courts left. Surely enough for Goddess. Caster. Nursery rhyme? Okay. I was ready to stand up in our throne. I was completely caught off guard with that gold. Guardians of the Garden. Essence extracted. Ilya's servants. Why are you fooling me with these golds? Circe. MP4 Circe. Need one more. I was getting ready to take a sip, to be honest. I'm gonna mention it again. I'm being greedy. We gotta at least see a rainbow. We gotta at least see a rainbow. We gotta close this out on a rainbow. Circe, or sorry, not Circe. I was gonna say Elizabeth. Nursery Rhyme and Circe are 2 4-star servants. Tally this up. Take a quick look at our new CE. Guardians of the Garden. Increase MP gain by 15%. And begin battle with MP charged at 30% for yourself. So at max, this will be increase MP gain by 20%. Begin battle with MP charged at 40%. Four-star CE, not bad. I'm more or less interested in the artwork. I think it looks great. Just like the Ilia arc, to be honest. This looks good. But then again, most art looks amazing. Whether it's funny and or taken seriously. Carrying on. First drawing, our 4th 5-star CE, and our 4th first drawing, that is. Sakura's special bento. Possibly being for Koyanskaya as a meal. Adding along a thoughtful meal. Surely attracting a certain fox. No. It attracted Shinji. Okay, our 5th first drawing. That right up. I'm just staring blankly at the back of the card. Just waiting for that gold color, that gold plating. Continuing on. Child of Atlas. I am still waiting for us to get a possible Moon Cancer Ranny. I'm still waiting. We need Ranny as a servant, whether it's a Pasuedo servant, like Reigns and or El Malloy. Or sorry, not El Malloy. More exactly, Zujlin. full meal, going along, possibly attracting a certain fox. Caster. Medea. Maybe she wants to help with cooking. Another servant? Nope. So our very first non-first drawing CE, it being the 5-star Child of Atlas, Rani herself, 5-star CE. Number 6, that is. Servant right off the bat. Gold. I don't think it is, but surely. Berserker. Lancelot. Okay. We gotta get a rainbow. We have to get a rainbow at least. As far as Lancelot goes, I think we might have him at MP2. So this might be our third. Maybe even MP1 we might have him at. I'm not sure. Surprisingly. Just like Emiya, surprisingly. Don't have too many of them. I know that. More rice to fill up on. Royal presence. I know we are currently trying to max that out. I don't know how many I have. Possibly 3 to 4. Servant. There was a slight delay. There was no fizzle of gold. Electricity. Okay. Continuing on. 358, I believe it said. Sync ports left. Starting off with the servant, as always. Right one, but either way, sorry to your mood. Our second gemstone shots. Our third gemstone shots. I think that might have explained why we just rapidly gone to the next summon. As far as the animation goes. Our second winter crystal. Good. I guess I never mentioned it before. When it comes to CEs, I feel at this point I'm more or less a collector, whether they're good or bad. I feel like, well, sorry, I shouldn't say I feel like. I am more or less collecting CEs at this point and trying to max them out, having one of each CE. Although, I'm curious if that's what everyone else more or less plans on and or tries to do. Having one of each CE being maxed out, and then obviously excess you can burn and or use as XP for current CEs. Tally them up. Four 4-star CEs. $328 Saint Quartz to go. So it was 58. Not starting off with his servant. Awaken Will. It'd be nice to have this maxed out. I don't believe I currently do. Well, obviously speaking on the maxed out version, the 20% MP gain each turn is very good. Although the setback is the chance part of the text. I'm patiently waiting for you to come home. One more. Come on, foreigner. Come on, ruiner of nations. Come home. Two 4-star CEs. Gentle Affection. I believe we have that already maxed out. Servant. Another one. Rate up's looking good on servants. Hopefully not specifically low stars. Gold. This can't be it. It can't be. Okay. Berserker. Heracles. Okay. MP2 Heracles. Surprisingly enough, yes, this is our MP2 Heracles. We gotta see the rainbow. I probably jinxed it already, but we gotta see the rainbow. We gotta see it. Okay. Our 10th 4-star servant, Heracles. First drawing. We're just overlapping now. Maybe the temple itself will bring her. And or a tractor. Possibly. Given that the next one is a servant. That is a caster. Mr. Babbage. Didn't live in that era, but... Folia. I think we have that maxed out, I believe. End it with a servant. That is an archer. Possibly being one more buffed. Nope. $238. 238 sand quartz left. Oh, okay. Chiron. MP3, well actually, MP4 We gotta see a rainbow, or maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. Okay, no. Berserker. 2 4 stars in a row. Chiron and Penthesilea. This is our, I believe, MP3 Penthesilea and MP3 Chiron. and a third servant right off the bat. Another 4-star assassin, ME assassin. I think this is our MP2 ME assassin, possibly bringing right back another 4-star, maybe? No. 3 4-stars in a row. Oh, I gotta properly sit up for that one. That was... Ooh. Okay. Those gold platings, I swear. We gotta get the... I'll repeat it as many times as possible. We gotta get the rainbow. We gotta see that rainbow. Lancer, Neza, MP2 or MP3 Neza, I believe we already have. And then this is the last, I believe, ending on a servant. Yep. Yeesh. 3 4-stars in a row. There was no fizzle, no light up. Just 3 4-stars in a row. And then getting another 4-star on the end. "14 4-star servants so far. Starting off with a 4-star, CE. Possibly getting even better odds in the second. Kotaro. I know we already got her, but she's really playing hard to get. We gotta get her 4th tail. We already have 3 tails. We gotta get that 4th. Even more rice to add to the supply of Avalon. Another seal designation enforcer. Our second Be Elegant. As far as gacha wise, not stock. Thoughtful meal to start this off. Come on. Servant. I'm sorry, now that I think about it, I kept saying 3rd tail. I mean the fourth tail. We need our fourth tail. That's what we need. Our fourth gemstone shots. Another first drawing. Forgive me for the lack of commentary. I am patiently waiting to see that gold plate. Avenger. Okay. Speaking of gold plating, ooh, oh man. Okay. We gotta stretch. Take covering fire while I stretch. 4-star servant into 4-star CEs, leading to a possible 4-star rider. This is like 4 times in a row. This is we're racking up to a finale. That's gonna start on the next one. Okay. Do quick tallies. Sorry, that was not quick. Okay, here we go. This is all leading up to our first one. Can we do it? See? Battle cam line. 3-star. Okay. There goes our streak. The elegant, our third one so far. Maybe he's trying to calm me down for this next roll. That is a saber. We gotta see the rainbow. We gotta see the rainbow. We gotta see that phase, that immediate gold to phase to rainbow. You'll know what I mean when you see it. That's if we get it. I should not have said that. Our 7th first drawing. Another servant. Final narrator. Servant, again, leading off the back of the 4-star. Robin Hood. Okay. CEs are sadly looking good. Okay. Let's see. Continuing on. 118 state courts left. 10 times summons left. I should say 11 times. I'm just waiting in anticipation. All we can do, Avalon, is just wait. Just wait patiently. Meanwhile, Koyanskaya is just watching us from behind. Just waiting in anticipation to fool me. Like right now. Lancelot. Did she put you up to this? Off the back of Lancelot? No. The Battle of Camland. Funny enough. She's probably sipping, well, I shouldn't say probably, she most likely is. Sipping some fine wine of Avalon. Just watching us. Torturing us. Only to reveal, at a specific moment in time, her fourth tail. That may or may not be in this lineup of summons, possibly. Okay. Lancelot, I believe, is our MP3, possibly. Two more. Well, actually, no, forgive me. Well, actually, yeah, two more. Surely she's not just simply toying with me, leading me up to the very final moment. There you are. Okay. Let's get through this. We're gonna skip this. I said I wouldn't. Well, actually, no. We'll let it play out. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe there's more to this. But we did it. Goal completed. It sucks we didn't get to see the rainbow, but we did it. Goal accomplished. She's home. I believe 3 more is left, possibly, as far as summons. I'm speechless. I should have more words to say. Like I said, as always, I need to be more open with Avalon. She's home. Limited/0 over. Muramasa. Our last summon. Servant? Who is it? Possibly the last, I'm not sure. Sorry, I shouldn't be hyping this up. Or predicting. Okay, last one. C. Necromancy. Alright. Let's tally it up. Let's get our tallies in. Whew. Now I can safely say whatever it is that I want, and I don't have to worry about jinxing it, because we did our goal. My voice is somewhat sizzling out as I talk, but it's better now. She's home. Our first servant of 2024. 5-star foreigner, Koyanskaya of Dark. She's home. Very quickly, get these tallied. Okay. One last thing to actually tally. Okay. We will go over what we got, what the results were. So, we started out with 869 Saint Quartz. We now have 58 Saint Quartz. So, more or less, 810 Saint Quartz were needed for MP4 Koyanskaya of Dark. Nation Destroyer Koyanskaya. Summon tickets included 30 summon tickets. Now, for the servants that we pulled 5-star servants, 4. That being the 4 tails of Koyanskaya. 4-star servants, 17. The craft essences, 5-star, 10. 4-star, 59. And last but not least, I don't think I really should have tallied it, but might as well. What did we get out of the 30 summon tickets? Servants, 5 stars, we got 0. 4 stars, 2. Craft essences, we got 5-star, 4 5-star, sorry, 2. 4-star, 4. And last but not least, we are left, if I have not already stated it, we are left with 58 Saint Quartz of a total of 869 Saint Quartz. Mission accomplished. We got her. She's home. She can very well try to ruin all of Avalon and tear everything down. But we're gonna prevail. And while doing that, she will roam free. And because this went so very well, I will... This is more or less me wrapping up the gacha side. I will announce later, but more or less, have a look at Twitter. I will make an announcement. I won't say what. I will leave that for a surprise. Of course, I'm going to take this time to shout out my Twitter very quickly. JuliusFae _ JuliusFae _ I will be making an announcement later tomorrow, specifically tomorrow, aka, well, tonight, I should say. Of course, if you're watching this as a live stream, I'm speaking to you. If you're watching this as a video, I don't know what to say. Go to my Twitter, scroll through the timeline, look at the date. Today's date, January 6th. Look for the announcement. I will specifically announce it. The announcement. And title it Announcement. So if GACHA out of the way, last but not least, our very last thing that we need to do is the epilogue. Tunguska Sanctuary Epilogue. The journey begins. That is not at all awkward. Okay. Okay, well, huh. Okay, this makes things a little awkward. I mean, I guess we could take this time to show off Koyanskaya. I mean, we can show her voice lines. We can make this into a reaction stream. Of course, let's get her Noble Phantasm up. And or everyone else's fan. Well, no, I'll save that for another time. We're concerned about our wife. Let's get her in here. Where is she? Towards the top, right? Surely. Maybe not? Where's our foreigner? Here she is. Okay. Carefully. Make sure. MP4. Screenshot this special occasion.
我ながらいい調整だ。惚れ惚れしちゃう。次はもっと。
No, not what I want.
そろそろクエストに戻る？
Okay. Filter. Special class. Just basically empty our inventory so we can get straight into the epilogue. And I will have to do the entire announcement again. The title announcement, I should say. Koyanskaya of Darkness, and or of Dark, aka Yoskaya. Voice lines.
良い取引かと。我が社に株価暴落はありえません。より多くの資産、より厚い信頼をお預かりいたします。
Avalon stocks is it's in your hands. Although someone might need a monitor just in case, but more or less NFF Services is a part of Avalon now. Completely a part of Avalon, should I say, given that we already have Koyanskaya of Light, MP4 no less.
どこに磨きをかけたものでしょう。どうぞお好みの部位をおっしゃって。
How interesting. Okay. I never mentioned this before. I always say and or laugh at her faces and mention it. But I love her faces. The facial expressions that she does. This is the first time she has done this face and blushed. You can see that red. You can see the change. Of course, if you're watching this as a video, you can obviously rewind. If you're watching this as a live stream, you can also rewind as well. I gave you that option. This is her first time blushing with that face. And it looks amazing. I love those teeth. We need to get to the epilogue. We're running late on schedule. I'm blushing over Koyan. Everything. Everything.
成長ですか？私を投資先に選んでいただきありがとうございます。
See, she's not blushing.
愛していますわ、マスター。
I'm curious. When she doesn't see, she's not even, she's doing the face, but she's not blushing. I'm curious if that's a sign that she's lying. The blush isn't her lying, it's more or less her feelings truly coming out while putting on that facade. Trying to act evil. Yeah. Ascension. Ascension 2. What does she look like?
NFF サービスの顔役は一時休憩。ここからは NFF サーカスの座長としてお使いいたしましょう。とはいえご注意のほどを。私の興行は人のためではなく獣たちのための興行。餌食になるのはあなたたち人間であることをお忘れなく。
How interesting. Okay. How interesting. I'm curious if it's because of her hairstyle, but I feel like her eyebrows are more like shown off. Like you could see them more clearly, and it gives her face more character. Adding with the glasses. Learned a new skill, massacring beasts. Increase MP charge by 2 levels when using MP 1 time for 3 turns, and apply gain C-stars during normal buster attacks 3 turns to a single ally, so anyone. So more or less, she has that same, not the same skill, but more or less the support kind of role in a way. You can apply it to others. Plus increase attack 3 turns and defense 3 turns for all beast servant allies, including herself, given that she is a beast. A literal beast. Beautiful. Throw on rest. Don't want to accidentally throw any servants in.
あなたを縛る無知のしなりがご本訂正します。鍛えるですわ。鍛える。
You can't fool me. I'm on to you. She's blushing. I have that very keen eye for specific things that I like. I notice these things. Of course, this won't be Ascension 3, so she will not change.
無事霊気再臨が終わったようですね。ですがもう余裕はありません。次ではち切れてしまいそうですが、私の本性受け止められる自信はおありですか、マスター。
See, you can see it now. Like, obviously, you can see it now. She's blushing again. She's sorry, my English is messing up. She is showing concern. Are you sure you can handle me? And she's blushing, so she's more or less concerned in reality. Well, actually, sorry, I shouldn't even say I wonder what her third ascension is. We've already seen her third ascension. Not completely, but given the banner itself showing off her, almost like, I don't know if Yoji would be the right word, but almost as in that sense. All these 3-star servants. Here. Should get rid of a decent amount. Of course, there's 4 stars involved. Quickly take them out. That would be very scary. Okay, we're good to go. Almost. Putting right back. Don't worry. I'm spotting them. They'll be safe. Ooh.
あなたを縛る無知のしなりが
I see you, Cersei. Or Circe. Circe, I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Miss Witch. I believe that was all the 4 stars? Nope. Martha. And then I'm sure C's we're gonna have to clear out. Sorry this is taking so long. Although, just like me, I'm sure you're interested in her voice lines. And the fact that your king is more or less pointing out her features. And by features, I mean her what would be the word? It's not what you think.
どんな動物も愛しい命、愛情を持ってしつけましょう。徹底的にね。
See, she's not blushing, she's being serious. I'm on to you. We're definitely going to completely brush off what I was going to say. Okay. Well, that was it, I think. Okay. How are we doing on... $260 of 600. Okay, we did get rid of a decent amount. Craft essence. How much? Yeah, 161. Let's get rid of the low level ones. Or the low rarity. Not level, sorry. I don't know why I said that. We'll scroll up. We'll see what we can do. Shinji. Get this to level 100. Gudao. Ooh. Sorry, a better example. I should use the black rail. Here we go. There we go. Better target. A couple I need to remove. I know there is event CEs that I don't want to accidentally mix in. Although I will have to do an inventory check on what is the event CEs and what isn't, what I can actually get rid of. Need to get rid of 80 more. We're gonna have to manually pick them out. Shinji we can keep. I think I need to max that out. And then CE, or oh. We only need one copy. So we'll leave 5. There we go. Maxed out. We're getting into complicated territory. Necromancy we can get rid of. I'm really racking my brain over memory. Of course, like always, if you're watching this as a live stream, there will be timestamps for the intro, obviously, when we start GACHA, and then when we do the epilogue. I'm sure there's more to it than that I'm not currently thinking of. We already have plenty of her. Same thing goes for her. Ugh, 40 more. Wow. Gosh, did we really pull that many? I believe we... Actually, I guess we could look at notes. What? We only pulled 59 4-stars, so I'm surprised that we didn't. We pretty much got through all the low rarities. Weird. Okay, here they are. One more. There. And then CE. Experience. Yeah, CE cars. There we go. There we go. This is what's taking up stock. Okay. We found the culprit. I did not realize how many we were getting from the 2024 event missions. Or not event, but the mission log. Five more. Okay. I know we have a 5-star somewhere that we can get rid of. I think we have like 2. What was it called? It was called First Something. That is locked, surprisingly. Where is it locked? It was Buster Up, we know that. Let's find it. Buster Effectiveness Up. C-Star Game. We're gonna find you. Where are you? There you are. Wow, we got a lot. Okay. 1, 2. Here we go. And then we need 1 more. Or 2 more. How are we doing? default. Let's go back and see. We could throw those in. The Nemo CE, I believe, is an event. Cleaner is not. Okay. Last but not least, we could at least get Koyanskaya of Darkness, or of Dark, to Ascension 3 to show her off. There we
go. より魅力的なショーをお望みですのね。では、とっておきのチケットご用意いたしましょう。
Ascension 3. Beast Koyanskaya of Dark.
獣のまま神となり、獣たちの神となる。国作りならぬ国払い、常闇落とす間がつ星。大天日光、炎スメラギの姫の神。ここに降臨いたしました。さあ、すべてを踏み下し、我が眷属といたしましょう。
I'm gonna have to re-look at that name. Interesting. Is she posing as... I'm curious. Okay. Two things that are coming to mind immediately. One, either she is posing and or taking on a god's name. Or two, she more or less came up with her own name, thus announcing her... What would be the word? More or less well, this isn't the proper wording, but more or less announcing that she is a new goddess for her name to be inscribed. Goddess Morph. I mean, I guess this skill, its name is in of itself is more or less proof of that. Goddess Morph. Beast. B. Apply Ignore Invincible 3 turns. Great. An increased critical strength for 3 turns. Okay. Apply Inflict Poison, Curse, Burn to target when attacking 3 turns for yourself. Something that is minor, but I want to point out. Apply Inflict Poison, Curse, Burn to target when specifically attacking. Not normal attacks, not Noble Phantasm, just attacking. So this applies to any form of attack, which is... You can brush it off and say whatever, but I think it's very good that it's attacking. So this applies to the Noble Phantasm. If you do want to do a loopage and whatnot, you can get that extra stack in. But not only that, the extra attack itself will grant that. So that's very nice for 3 turns as well. Plus Inflict, Corroding, Poison, Disastrous Curse, and Spreading Fire to all enemies. 3 turns. Okay. So further increasing the damage of the Poison, Curse, Burn. I would have to look at the stats. The Apply Ignore Invincible 3 turns, very good. 3 turns specifically, very good. Critical Strength, 3 turns, not bad. I would like to see the percentage. I would imagine maybe a 20 or 30% given that this is applying to herself. Apply Inflict Poison, Curse, Burn, and then obviously Corroding Poison, Disastrous Curse, and Spreading Fire, which increases that damage. I would like to see how much damage that does in total, but not bad. Not bad. If for whatever reason you're dealing... excuse me. or for whatever reason you're dealing with an enemy that has a special resist and your normal attacks, your crit damage, your noble phantasm is doing absolutely no damage, these multiple poison, curse, burn, and then adding on the corroding poison, disastrous curse, and spreading fire will just break, it will ignore that special resist. It will just tear right through that. So however much damage it's doing will be a pretty decent amount, I would imagine. If for whatever reason you were going against like a 90 plus node or a 90 plus plus, whatever it may be, and they have some kind of special resist for maybe a certain amount of turns, whether that's like 1, 2, 3. Not bad. Of course, I'd be interested in knowing how much damage that is, the crit buff, whatnot. But not bad. And we might as well get her to her final ascension, and then we will obviously proceed to the epilogue. See her voice lines.
供え物ですね。良きに計らえですわ。
I see, even given your godhood that you've recently attained, you still hold some feelings in. Not bad. I'm sure I don't need to say what I mean by that. I've already given enough examples.
さすがは私の信者。良い心がけです。このありがたいお札を1枚授けましょう。寝るときに額に貼るとひんやりします。
She's telling the truth. I'm curious. Gosh, I'm even more curious about the epilogue, if it'll explain things, or if we're getting more or less what's going to happen in Fate Grand Order and what the future is like. She's almost taking on the role of like a kind goddess, and or is more or less trying to gain our favor. Although, she should already know that she has our favor. To get followers and whatnot, given that she is a new god.
闇と知りながらここまで来るとは、あなた天の弱な人間ですのね。では心霊モードはしばし封印を。神の感情はおおらかなので、悪意も好意もさして大差がありません。それでは私の本性を理解していただけませんわ。私はこの通り野生を支配する女。私と契約を続ける以上、あなたは一匹の獣です。ウサギのように身を差し出すか、犬のように飢え続けるか、極悪に極甘に最上級の獣に育ててあげましょう。
While you are a kind god, you show no bounds of strictness when needed. I will keep note of that. New god, Koyanskaya of Dark. Her pupils, they're black. This is a... I think that was more or less her godhood speaking. Not even just as Koyanskaya, but her as a god. CE looks phenomenal. A variety of animals, given her taming, her beast of taming. Beautiful. Da Vinci's speechless. Too scared to say anything to the new god. Okay. Let's try this again. Tunguska Sanctuary, Epilogue. The journey begins. Okay, I believe we're back. Preservation of Humanity Clock, December 31st, 2019. Chaldea World Clock, December 31st, 20XX. 9:30 p.m. Inside the dock. Chaldea base under lockdown. I'm even more... New BGM, by the way. Yeah, new BGM, for a fact. I'm even more curious. Is this going to be about Koyanskaya? Or is this the future of... I didn't think we'd be coming back to a lockdown. Even Gordolf doesn't know. Well, director. Any of them. What does that mean? So what's the concern? What's going on? This BGM is here for a reason. This isn't that simple. End of year cleaning. Surely we know something's up. This is like completely abnormal. Nah, once I catch my breath, I'll go help with cleaning too. I need to look around. Are they just waiting to tell us something? Foe? Foe's just been staring up at the ceiling since we got here. Are we still... Help you pack. Pack for what? Hang on, what's this about packing? At the dock. Wait, I'm sorry. Oh, I thought I brushed over something. I thought something else was said. Sorry about that. I don't think this is real. I might be over-exaggerating this, but that BGM was very concerning. And to see Foe just staring up at the ceiling. The foreign god? We know she's taking on the form of you, Olga Marie. But I don't know if that would actually, like, do anything. We just know who she is, that's it. Okay, but you said it was simple. Okay, so the entirety of this island itself is in danger? Like we're about to get, like, lightning struck? Sorry, reread this. That's a new face from Sion. Those pale eyes. So it predicted that we would fail, and yet here we are. Okay. Cue the warning. She's gonna force the entirety of the Wandering Sea into a black hole, and or that specific area. Wow, okay. We're gonna actually get dialogue from her herself? Okay. So this is, okay. This is what we're preparing for. Wait! That's what Foe saw. That's why he was looking up the ceiling. Just to remind everyone, you should already know this, but who Foe actually is, and or was. Foe is by all means one of the beasts, one of the evils of humanity, and or, well, I guess you could put it former, was, until Foe ended up, I won't get into it, but more or less he ended up saving MASH. Thus, completely discarding his beast side. But that's why Foe was looking up at the ceiling. he was looking up at that gravitational field. He saw it. And or, well, maybe not even saw it, but felt it. Yeah, is everyone here? We gotta do a roll call. We gotta get everyone on. Minutes. We gotta get her. Did he? Oh. Okay. Sorry, I'm jumping to conclusions. I thought he used his burrito and put us to sleep. I thought he was gonna knock us out. It was only a matter of time. Yes, sir. This is quite the epilogue. Wow, there goes all the, Sellen's Gate severed. Ellen's Gate. Romani? Solomon? Wait. Who is this? Professor. Okay. What a really interesting getup. I'm speechless. There's nothing to really say. To the future. A way out. Fabra Rowan. That name doesn't sound familiar, so I can't give you much information. Sorry. black earth. Yeah, surely you didn't waste a whole bunch of time talking to the professor, Fabro. I don't think so. But I don't think we have time to worry about that. We need to worry about the current. Bleached white earth. I think we're in void space. But I would imagine it'd look different. Did we make it out? That was probably the explosion from Scion. She's here. Sound. Was she gonna say a vampire? Damn straight it is. Still, I'm really glad to see you're okay. Nemo. Yeah, what's next? South America. Correct. Right. What'd we get? A grail? I don't think we would. Oh, sand quartz. Okay. Oh. Okay. Wow, okay. Chaldea uniform decisive battle. A new mystic code? Okay. Ooh. Okay. Well, completely unexpected. We're just in the wandering sea, or not the wandering sea, void space, I would imagine, in whatever that crystal is, that ball. The servant profile of Koyanskaya of Light has been updated. The Holy Grail casting has been unlocked at Da Vinci's workshop. Use servant coins at the Holy Grail casting to cast Holy Grails. We have a new background. Oberon. The bleached white earth. Wow, okay. Completely unexpected. Sorry, before... Okay. Before we sign off, hold on. Da Vinci.
地道にコツコツやる？それとも盛大にリソースを使うのかな？
What was that? Something casting?
おや、何か物入りかな？では、どうぞこちらへ。楽しいものから怖いものまでお望みのものを紹介しよう。
Okay, completely new. Holy Grail casting. In Holy Grail casting, you can make an offering of a certain number of servant coins to cast a Holy Grail. What? Unless it's like specific to that servant. You may cast up to 2 Holy Grails each month. The count will be reset at 6 Pacific time to 7 Pacific time on the last day of the month. Okay. Please make sure not to mistakenly offer servant coins for a servant that you can still strengthen further. A warning will be displayed when you select servant coins for a servant of rarity 4-star SR or above, or one that is especially difficult to acquire. Okay. Cool layout. Nice looking simulation. 0 of 2,000 until Holy Grail okay, so I would imagine, obviously. I'm sure, obviously, we have a bunch of 3 stars, unless we can't use 3 stars. 1, 200. Okay, awesome. That is awesome. I like it. Even more Holy Grails each month. Okay. I'm excited. South America, here we come. And or whatever's next. I would imagine it'd be South America. And of course, I'm sure we'll get an event or whatever's going to happen. An early Gouda Gouda or something, even though we just had Gouda Gouda. Awesome. So, I will repeat it for the outro. Koyanskaya of Dark. We got her. We got her and her 4 tails. Mission accomplished. A massive W. As people put it. A massive W. I'll say it again. I said it before. Twitter, JuliusFae _ JuliusFae _ There will be an announcement. Sorry. Let me rephrase that. Not an announcement, but I will be tweeting out something. That's more proper. An announcement, more or less. Don't be expecting anything. I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. There will be a tweet tonight. If you're watching this as a live stream, of course, tonight. Watching this as a video, you can ignore this, and or if you want to, even look at the date, January 6th, as of the stream. I will tweet out something, and I will leave it at that. Not bad. Great epilogue. New background simulation, the bleached white earth and back, and the new mechanic for obtaining more Holy Grails each month, and or basically making a solution to all the servant coins for the low rarities and or even high rarities. Not bad. Not bad. First servant of 2024, Koyanskaya of Dark. A late but good stream. Sorry, I'm delaying it here. Here we are. We're at the end. YouTube, Julius Faye. Of course, you should already know that. How else would you be watching this live stream and or video? Twitter, once again, Julius Faye _ JULIUSFAE _. I post memes once a week, give notifications on what goes on in Avalon and out of Avalon, what comes in, what goes out. Instagram, same thing, Julius Faye _ JULIUSFAE _. I post edited manga panels once every 2 weeks. And every 2 to 3 days, simple, clean manga panels with background music. If you don't know what any of that is, stop by, check it out. If you like it, and of course, if you like what I do, follow. And every YouTuber says it. I'm going to say it. If you like the video, like the video. If you like what I do, that being Fake Grand Order and or Arc Knights, and in the downtime, variety, subscribe. And if not, Avalon's gates are always open. And with that, good morning, Avalon.